Hello and welcome to my training on how to write on a smartboard. Something to remember about a smartboard is just an input device, kind of like your mouse. Whenever you put your finger on the board, it's like clicking a mouse. Now you can open up your program from your desktop, but if you want to open a specific file, you want to go to the Start menu, go up to Smart Notebook, and we pinned it there, so you can click on the recent document that you have saved. As it loads up, you will see on the bottom of the screen I have put my toolbar down on the bottom. That's where I liked it. Like I said, in upper grades, the kids had to look over each other's heads, so it was better if the toolbar is on the bottom. It gives me more room on the top to write. But for lower grades, having it on the top or the default setting is great, because if the kids go up to the board, they don't have to reach over the toolbar. Now if I go over to the board and I want to write, I pick up the pen. When I pick up the pen, it's like selecting the pen icon at the top on my toolbar. Now I'm writing, how do I write? And every single time my pen hits the board, it makes a clicking sound because it is selection. Now when I put the pen back in the tray, it will go to my selector or my arrow icon, and I can press on the board and then highlight everything. Then I can click on the arrow and say recognized all, and it changes into print. And let me go a little bit slower, that was a little bit fast. So let's go up to undo it, and oh, you know what, I noticed there's a dot there, so let's get rid of that. I can select it by clicking on it and then press delete. Now I drag my finger across the board or drag the mouse across the board and it highlights. I say the arrow, recognize all, changes to print. Now when it's a print, you can increase it, decrease it, turn it using the green. And these are all just pushes on the smartboard, or push on the mouse if you're using your computer. If you double click in the box, it'll allow you to change the print. Now you can press the keyboard button on your smartboard, use the keyboard using your fingers on the smartboard to change the print. It's kind of hard to do. I like to use my keyboard on my computer. Once I change it, I can manipulate it any way I want, and that is how to write on a smartboard.